Good morning, brothers and sisters. We welcome to our daily devotion insight. And this morning, I would like to share a thought with you. I entitled it as Success in God's Kingdom. Uh, let's read the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 29. It says this: Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand in the presence of kings, he will not stand in the presence of unknown men. So, if one were to look or to find advices on how to be successful in life, you can always look in the book of Proverbs. There are many examples of it in the book of Proverbs. And the writers of book of Proverbs here indicated one of the characteristic of a successful person is the word skill. And the original word for skill in the Hebrew is called mahir. And it's the same Malay word that we use for skill. It's called mahir, kemahiran. So the Bible scholars interpret the word mahir into three words. They are being skillful, number two, being diligent or observant. Number three is being speedy or swift. So let's look into these three characteristics. So what is it being skillful? Skill, the dictionary says, is the ability to do something well, an expert in one's particular field. While one is being born with talents, skill is something that we can acquire over time. So the question is, are we investing our time to ensure that we are skillful in whatever we do? Are we focusing our energy into sharpening our ability to work and to perform to a higher standard every time? So nowadays, with the in the age of information technology, we can no longer say I don't know, and that's the end of the story. We have to learn to say I don't know, but I can find out kind of attitude, right? Next, what is being diligent? Diligent meaning that one is being careful, observant, and persistent work or effort. No matter how we don't like it, one has to continually use our brain to think, observe, educate, and continually research on how we can perform our work or businesses better every time. So just being hard at work alone, don't cut it. So what do I mean? Okay, an example. I can be very hard at work at chopping trees. I chop trees every day. But if my axe is blunt, there's only so much tree I can chop in a day. So my axe got to be sharp in order to be efficient in chopping trees. All right. So we got to be diligent so that we are efficient in whatever we do. So my maternal grandmother, she's a Cantonese, she always say to me, to always use my brain and study. Else later in life, you can only be a bull or a cow. In Chinese, she will always say, "你一定要讀書啊，你唔讀書你做牛啊." Just be a bull or a cow. So what does it mean? A cow, just work hard only. No need to think one. But you are at the mercy of the farmer. So that's what my maternal grandmother always advised me. Study hard. Use your brain. Next, how about being swift? So are we being quick with our work? Are we putting the urgency and energy ensuring our tasks to be completed in a timely manner? So one thing I learned from a church building renovation project is that fast supplier usually gets the lion's share of our materials order. You can be cheap, but if you take 1 week to answer my request on pricing, I've already gotten someone else to fill up the order. Because time is money, and we cannot afford to linger longer than we should. Projects are running, renovation are running, buildings are coming, my workers are loitering around. So we cannot wait for you to dilly-dally and answer our request on pricing. So usually the fast and reasonable pricing suppliers get the lion's share of the material order. So there's a caveat here. Being swift does not mean being reckless. But it means that we complete any task within the shortest possible time frame, on point, with skill. Let me repeat that. It means that we complete any task within the shortest possible time frame, on point, with skill. That's being swift. So this morning, may we all learn to be able to work efficiently, continue to grow, to be observant and diligent in whatever we do, and do it in the most quickest manner, because today we are not serving our earthly kings, but we are actually serving the King of Kings, and he deserves the best from every one of us. May the word of the Lord bless us this morning, and may you have a good day today.